Yes, we are watching you. Sakare mumame. Yes, we are watching you. Yami bay, yami ba. Unya ni panya such in science. Min fama distress my wedding. My wouldn't need rama. And to your radi, you're watching you. Yes, we are. Yeah, radio. Yeah. Yes, we are. Yeah. Yami bay, unya ni panya such in science. Min fama distress my wedding. My wouldn't need rama. 1, 2, and see a ratty, I'm watching if you're wet. Yes, we are, yeah, a radio, yeah. Yes, we are, yeah. Now, me, when you're divine, such as I am. Me, from my distress, my wedding, my woman in the ramble. A radio, yeah. A radio, yeah. Sakare mumame. Nyami ba. Onya ni panya such in science. Men fama distress my wedding. My one in the grandmother. Ampa. Irade why ye bida inti jidi se obesan aye na ogu so a wo ye anope etiefo ye bechecha obi biara baby biara owo embia na ade achi anopa ene be kan good morning embi nso ana ye kan say ewia body a ene good afternoon. Dear Sansudia, and good evening. This is GN Radio UK. You are listening to the Legal Hour with BWF Solicitors. It's a great day, it's a great morning out there, even though the weather is a little bit, but whatever it is, we will say thank you, Lord, for giving us a day like this to be joyful and to go about our normal activities. Intisanope adom wona odaso wonkoma onyankopon ye beda na say enyo no a enka yinim bebia ye wo yo enenso efiada se ne amunim no Friday bia na yetu anamon e de America adentira esan say yadwen community ne ho na yadwen community ne ho no nimdie wo hoi we be se nyafo sa nanso no enanyame adom BWF Solicitors adaro mante no ye kan bibi emremo nimdie a omode breyem fofofo ebi ni se ene ya betna ha 1 to 1.5 hour no ye de enimdie bebam embema mo fofofo saa enti no monka mo ho na mombeka me ho na yenkyerɛkyerɛ mu yenhwɛ ne ekɔ mrane de uhu bia na ode nante a eye se unnimu a na abo pofrim na afi de ye minimanka na ye too late inti besua bibri na uba no wonko amemba me de ni die besrɛ wo se wenya ba yen Facebook live na any yen YouTube live no bomodin na mia sharing bottom no afenso mia like it unya point bi titru yen papa kan bibia na etowa so mu ya no like sa na trese ye koyenim sa nso na obecheche ama nkrofofofro no mo nso mo behu sa enimdie ibi nti munya mi sa adom no why me de tumu enim wani de nyamo anka yente ha nti de bia mo betie yente na yenso ye de America yesi nkrofo otwen so mo betie yo madakra o say me sorry na me ba enti no madam asibiom na mo beka ye ho ene nsem no doso aden BWF Solicitors omo nsori mba kwa adenti na mekasa ansa no mo beba no enam se omo ye a very big firm big firm and as a lawyer for akentin kan lawyer papa lawyer mu odin lawyer mu nim form omo nim soro omo nim ba bia ne nti no de bi biara no mo de omo aso ato ho na omo tie ne ekoso enti omo hwe emra ekoso a o se ye hu bibi no na omo etu ho anamon se ebo yembe kyerɛkyerɛ ye nkrofo enioma ekoso se ne ombe ya ombefa na mudi atu anamon eno se ebi ni anopei Yekofaba yakwa kofaba na mmom ansa na meti ho kakra de ama mo mre ne kode ba mo mfa nche meti ho kakra ama mo no mesre na ye ne yem papa nkasa Mr. Lawyer Dr. Bernardo Wusu ye nyina ye friend Uncle Ben ene owufie ha na oni yembe fa sansem semu nti no mamu nko bebia me ma ne mre tiawa no no nso mfa ne nchia ene ye ka ne se yes nchia ema adofo nyina na afedie edi dwumedie no asha se nti no ye be kona me ni Uncle Ben akasa. Uncle Ben, very special good morning to you anope.
Oh, good morning, Manyati. No pay the Yichia wo and wapam for GN Radio 4. Yichia T4 1 hour by Kaya home. So tip trio to brofu still Yichia. Say ya that Yamia Sisano pay what my and what day to me yet to me, sorry. Say ya ne Yemianum by Sabe Dinkita. I'm saying a topic, relevant. Idea I was saying, in Shishaya Daho, Emma Croway, say Nkola Titiru, Senabea, Abain Sem, Embem, na Ankofa, or Yeni Bimbrel, na Oba, young Cochran Kotu, baby for fro. I'm saying, sometimes, Omoko. Into care na enye ni nyina na ya esi timanyeti ene de asema ya de ba no na kyese ayentete ene efutuo ne nkyekiremu ane ya de bre abusuafo ne yenuanom na won so wetimi e de abɔ wɔn bra.
Yo, Uncle Ben, you better was ban nkwala asem de a obia wa wo yo obia na me de ye me hu sa Children's Act na na me de isan say hu dwuma so na to de bia ye nkakra enti no Uncle Ben ansa na ene ye beka ye nkwala asem kwan a o se wo fa so a wo de behwe na enkoba ne se bibi besi na afei abansa ebeka nkwala na so mbeba beje nkwala na efre wonsem na ye place some kinds of orders na ye beko ne nyina mu no ayembia mpacho na watwe de yesi esade na nso na edoso embia adechemu bia ne monsem mpacho ya sorry ya ti update bia na bibia betwemu a yetumi to ho anamo anase de ensem na eko misrew update kakra.
Well, I mean updates I basically aban no or yeah budget or the immigration rules now it's sometimes I want to say almost every week almost a salon now I'm sadia aba a shada hard drink akra ne say aban no the abasa see na we a British citizen obetimi agye wo citizenship na free nsem wabra ombo amane mpo na the only thing I saw Jeffrey Mon Casificro Muhanko. Na she say, wo dada na wo de be British no. Eno na wo de betena ha. So we Ghana ni obekọ so ay Ghana ni na wo de atena ha. We ade a say be shada to your boss ya kyerkyerem. Say na be ya nkrofo beti ase on be avoid this particular situation no. Na enko create problems emma dodo na sabio ya nwo mo ha but omo aba ha ma aban na mo ma setena your friend of British citizenship. Ebiom say update I was say boss kokko no say EU and some no adaso ho wiki some concession no omo dey share omo guidance notes nim ama sisia no mo anamo what delays especially mo extended family members na mo application akoche ne sa ne mana na say mo co appeal mo win mo case na issue entry clearance no sisia de so ma start issue nti wo a wo de wo bia no na wo se wonya botoyem na wo lawyer one no nkasa no mo start issue ade ba ko a ye be pese be boss no say we worry EU ni na wo worry no before December and before end of last year na when your application cry and now that's so kromo still betimi your application no say yet say na bi mo kasa wintimi nya we worry you ni nkwa now why a customary marriage. Now why worry no na fe crown and why kojo certificate no. But worry no ba before the 31st of December. Yeah, applications no amadodo na mujitum. Ade a yehu ne sɛ almost start ama oyɛ customary marriage na omu bisa tumi a wode yɛ sɛ the other party no yɛ Ghana ni ana onyɛ Ghana ni whether sɛ law no man ho kwan sɛ wutumi ɛyɛ customary marriage no na nyame nkyɛ deɛ sɛ yɛ deɛ yɛ Ghana for lawyers a sɛ bio yɛte Ghana mmara no ase yie ti ɛno ana yɛdidi dwuma ti deɛ yɛbɛtumi aka akyerɛ wo no sɛ waware EU ni waware ni before December na wonye your application but and then wakojo marriage certificate na still obetimi aye under the old style no ama ye dia maw enti all those sisi no ware EU ni a I was so switch call FM route no but so ware no before December wonye FM route no obey the old style no terms e manye ti ene ne update me pese me de be ma yenuanom ene.
Yo, Uncle Ben, you better was say, na sa British citizen ade deɛ yɛbɛpɛ mmerɛ na yɛahwɛ nneɛma a wokɔyɛ a ayɛmbia bɛfa wo kwan mu a na yɛbɛgyina so na yɛde agye wo citizenship ɛfiri wo nsɛm yɛbɛto mmerɛ foforɔ na yɛakyerɛkyerɛ mu yie. Yo, Uncle Ben, yɛbɛsan da wase biom ɛnɛ yɛsi yɛbɛhwɛ nkwalaa a mpofiri mu na biribi esi na yɛsi court ama order say yembeji akwala no anaasɛ yemma no bibi a yɛfrɛ no order no yɛwɔ mu mbia care order anaasɛ supervision order na awofoɔ no ɛba ne saa no ɔmo di ebubu. Uncle Ben ɛyɛ na ɛba ne sɛn ansa na saa Children's Act 1989 ɛbɛba wɔ akwan mu deɛ na esi adɛn na ɛba ne saa deɛ ɛba nso a dɛn na ɔsɛ yɛyɛ mpacho meja ama.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, in Kola, usually are vulnerable, and between the ages of 0 and up to 17, 16, so warrior. Omunyina in Kola, and I was say our no and our more caregivers and our guardian no, Emma Omani Komu. Na aban no nhyehyɛ a wahyehyɛ ne sɛ akwala bia wɔ kurom ha deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ otimi enya biribi a yɛfrɛ no ne welfare interest a ɛyɛ ne nyin a ne yɛfrɛ no both emotional and physical development. Ɔbɛnya obi ɔbɛhwɛ no ɔbɛdware no anaa ɔbɛ supervise no ɔbɛnya obi a sɛbe ɔmbo no ɔbɛkyerɛ no adeɛ ɔyare a ɔde no bɛkɔ hospital. Saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no ɛma nsusuye bi ɛba sɛ saa de no ɛtɔ kyew a yɛfrɛ no children and family section ɛwɔ social services no ɛtumi ɛba w'abrabom ɛne wo bɛdi nkita ho na dodoɔ na yɛ sɛ ɔmo ba sɛ ɔmo bɛboa wo na akwadaa no teteɛ no nyɛ sɛ ɔkɔ sukuu nko a teteɛ no yɛ sɛ w'ani kɔ no ho na wɔhwɛ no ebi koraa na nya akwadaa no mom ana wɔbo no anaa wɔyɛ no yakayaka ade na ebi a partner bi a wɔne ne te no partner no ɛɛbo enti domestic violence situation ama akwadaa no ho enti affect both emotional and physical development. Saa nneɛma no nyinaa tumi cause issues ama akwadaa no tumi ekodi aban nsɛm na aban no nhyehyɛ deɛ ɔse ɔno deɛ nka ne pɛ ne sɛ akwadaa no ɔntena n'abusuam ne yɛntete no but sɛ biribi kɔsi kwan sɛ akwadaa no ntumi ntena abusua no mu a na neɛ wɔ sɛ aban no etu ho anamo through the local authority a yɛkyerɛ no yɛfrɛ no children and family department of the social services no na wɔ caregiver na wɔhwɛ akwadaa no sɛ wo stunt in development and I won't provide emotional stimulation especially with very young children from babies to toddlers. Now we more emotional stimulation. Now our learning development tree and our emotional intelligence shira. It may cause even with nkola preteens, any teens, Say bas abandonment and I say truancy and I say physical chastisement ebema etimi koso na ebi wo ho a sabi wo ba ye ma training se ne de hweba no ebi a ehwe na wo hwe akola no na ye wo bibi a wo wasua free wa wofo ho ana say wasua afri Ghana ana kru na wo free so ba no na saa de no ene aha culture no aya na mobra enti eno kwan so timi koso cultural clashes ama saa particular incident no bibi ti say bia wutua wo ba kakaduro for medicinal purposes na eno no enye ade a acceptable e wo kromu ha ana say even we ye bema kra na wudware wo baba na ebia sabio sebe na yenim sɛ Ghana na ebi a wodware a ɔhohoro wase na ebi a sɛbe wowaye bɛrima no na wɔbaba na ebi a wodware no na ebi a waka hohoro nase na nya ne nyade a to asum mu ɛwɔ ha ba ye krom no de otimi hu sɛ obi wɔ wodware ne ba so ye bɛrima na ɔba even ɔba kra wodware ɔbaba na nyade a ye nika sɛ obetimi de won sa akɔnase akɔhohoro nase na wɔ sɛ wo na wo kyerɛ no na otimi ye because nkola ho amhomete so obekɔ school no akɔbɛka sɛ me papa ana me brother ana me maami dware me no ɔde ne nsa hyɛ na mase na ntiase ankɔba yie na akɔba sɛ teacher na because various institutions no omo protective measures and our connection I was some raise alarm at the police for usually any social services na omo bem case be a no na maame no etua ne baba no meko sa akola no sebi na akola no wo ode pun sebi aha no say medically no mo odin a mo de frɛ no ti maame no ya no tua no kakaduro ti akola no ko school no ko kan say aya ne maame de kakaduro tua no na ya eye ne ya ti police for ko fie no na maame na sensen one papa o ma sensen kakaduro bebre agudi freezer aya o mo de ye nkwan anti o ma na mo de bitwi meko ti okwa no muhu kakaduro na ya bɔ no bag ma ya sensen ho no na kyerɛ sɛ o mo nya evidence kyerɛ sɛ saa kakaduro no nyina na kyerɛ sɛ o mo susu sɛ akola no na o mo de ekɔhye nase aya de ha adwene nti manya ti niema ebetimi aba sɛ yebefa akola no yesa akola no entimi develop yie na disuam ana ne nyansam ana sɛ ya abandon no ana physical or sexual abuse ana sɛ bibi aba sɛ yare aba usually be mental health issues na maame no wanya mental health ana papa no ana ne caregiver no enya mental health issues nti na wɔ sɛ yɛgye akola no na sɛ yare bi a cancer maame ne ni ahoɔden a obetimi de ahwɛ akola no na ɛno no betimi ama caregiver no because ontimi provide care ma akola no na wɔ sɛ ɔkɔ care nti area na ebetimi aba sɛ aban bɛbɛ mu no ɛyɛ bebree but ade ampɛ sɛ obi ate aseɛ no sɛ in the first instance no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ sure sɛ yɛni kɔ yɛn mba no ho deɛ nti a social services and our children and family department ebetimi aba wabrabo mu ye so they protect akola no ye were laws no ye were two types of laws ebetimi ama aban aba wabrabo ni nyina eye ehya ye ama local authority no the first set of laws no between section 17 and section 20 of the Children Act no the private intervention by the local authority, either assessment, say akola here, accommodation, and our here, adia yedeka accommodation, who yesika aduane entire. And from section 17 to 20, no, a private intervention, a buying a bit media bem. And here was section 31, 32, section 40, intervention. And no, a purely public order intervention. I don't know. Banasana na wosi yi akola ni free ho. It may be temporary, either through an EPO or a friend emergency protection order, and it may be through an interim care order ICO, and it may be through a care order a friend CO, and it may be a supervision order. a public law intervention. Say basana, it may be very corrective measures. Some person will put you through. Usually, omni family through intervention meetings. Carers beba through. And I say Kafkas beba no more appointed guardian ama kolano. Now through that, omni abusiano ye juma. Ebi entity, ebi a training, ebi a punishment, ebi betimi a criminal prosecution. Ama dodo na no wan hwe na akola no be free unsa. Because of sa permanency principle no within the Children Act, say bibia ya man kola bia no, it should come to a very positive end no. Wan ye careful na ya de akola no fostering and as a permanency team no a place no with an adoption parent on the adopted kolana ube lose parental responsibility no.
Yo, Uncle Ben, in some dawson na reho bebree sɛ ɛbɛba ne saa. Na yɛhwɛ biribi sɛ saa nneɛma yi ebi mba yɛ akwa mu, but in case na biribi saa first of all no, where mbia let's take the mental health issue no for instance. Na intervention anaasɛ yɛbɛma sɛ obi social services anaasɛ biribi bɛbɛ mu no. Adentina sometimes, and now if they do well, I haven't experienced that before until maybe Sunny say, why don't they say omo be share immediate family? Na yahwehwe omo say if they can take care of sa akwala in particular no. Now so still they will insist or say yeji akwala no. Mpacho ana yembia, is there anything that they do before they take that action ana?
Absolutely. Social services in Mapreko, some before back care, unless Obana experience significant harm and are likely to experience significant harm. And as a significant harm, no, attributable, and I say, yeah, a shena or de sheno, and I shena won't find sheno, and no, and I contribute to significant harm, no. And as a likely significant harm. The welfare principle within the Children Act, no, adia e kind of say, akola was so yin e wona busiem. Into the preference, and say, a possible, and lead to harm, and physical harm, and significant harm. You place akola within the family, the immediate family, which is the caregivers, the parents, and then the extended family if possible, including say sometimes in Kolano Ghana. Cases are my advice social services. I've advised almost every local authority in London, every local authority or London Biano. My advice here more about placement with children outside. And more at the Kolano Ghana. Now, adia aya a course issue, no sir. So we need immediate family or ya willing and eligible say obehwa akwala eno na ya long-term placement no yedi omo care fostering and adoption case bi ameme ye involved bia na yedi akwala no eko Ghana may advise you no me ma omo options because e bia na omo access grandparents and uncles and aunties ewo Ghana physically no omo Ghana yes assessment no to be say social workers no boka Ghana akoya assessment nyina and normally na ya may involve social welfare ewo Ghana up to the highest level ba ko de no Kumasi say mini regional director no and a kasaya oboa place support in place with the assistance from our local services. Intimanyeti enye say local authority no per se obeyi akola ne free family nim but yenim say invariably no dodo na so na ya omoye mistake because of lack of understanding of the cultural practices. Advice amede be ma Ghana ni bia and our foreigner bia uti ne say we are able say we be assess legal support anything to do with public law order no aban tua ufi ema lawyer enti menye worried say woko boka wo lawyer ho aban ne betua lawyer no Tisa wunyanya issue first na meka say I was so cooperate. Menye attempt say ubi twantro ana ube kata bibi so ana udi bibi besi because e basa na omuko hu a na oma ye oma dwen say e likely say sa almost suspicion of significant harm no e ampa say wo ye ana say ehwe bi a wo mfa hwe akola no example no say obi wo ho a na oye night na or a single parent, the man will between maybe 6 and 9. Na jono waja omo kwa adwuma be 4 hours. Physically no wombo omo windi omo atem wonya hwe, but abandonment and it make also constitute neglect because yehu bia parent no mat fie ansa na nkola na ko school. Tuwe nsa akola na bi kra na wonware na ontwitwi ne se na onya breakfast na oko school. Enti sa neglect na wa neglect no. It show in other aspects of the life, some emotional neglect and as a physical neglect. Na ni hu fi ondware onunu ni trim na obehu se teacher na picking up na omo relay information ama social services. Na social services bar omo emene se omo ne obeye adwuma na ade a wontimi nya no maboa no maye eni ntina section 17 to section 20 eno wo ho no eno nya punitive measures eno ye support a was a wobetimi access where it becomes punitive or call for EPU or emergency protection or even the police people can do it. I lasted for a few days to interim care order and a supervision order no where one and yet possible say wo ye betimi rehabilitate you near the akwala na ma no ahwe no and as when you willing and cooperative say on be rehabilitate you near the akwala na ma na omuntimi nhwe outside with immediate family so na chese was say oko fostering and as a permanent placement team no and no co-adoption.
Hey, Uncle Ben, what mu yi pa. Eye Crawford experience sa situation yi pa na ene no what step by step near sometimes it to me see. Talking of some of the parents are omutumi ja enkwala no we beka so me to ade wa hakeka ba short while near the ade na enti no the evidence na mostly ya na yehu in fact anopa se nkwala ne beko school akọ school na omo niye anase de omo hotie no you give example no omo hu na what about mbia a parent no omo ba to say maami bia I know memfa na asem nye example kakra wawo bebre na or single parent na otumi say hwe na ode hwe nkwala no endimu me kai na ode nkwala ne bi ba nursery na wohwe nkwala ne ho ontare omo hye ene otumi hu say there is something wrong somewhere because kromo ha de unu nkwala ye kwa akofra nkwala foforo no de ya na wo ye careful pese o ma nkwala no omo hu ye akono kakra enti we say no nursery practitioner no ya no mo ntia ase enti no or say intervention bi bem ba ye bisa maame no nso a or say bibia ye okay bibia ye okay anka even on person mosuma to say home can say nursery no mo ade bi a ya practitioners ni bi ekofie to say oni nkwala no ekosua ade anase bibi just na omomfa enhu situation so e ofie ba maame no still a oma ho kwan osi o bibia ye enti Uncle Ben bibisa no se uko reporto na ukase o nkwalei uhu omo na omo parents ni maame no sorry omo parents ni bad the way a uhu omo feel said there is something wrong somewhere. Would it be say social service and local authority baby man they will try to give this woman a support but or she's in denial say there is something like that but what we practitioner no unim says something wrong somewhere and be in such a situation no How do you go about it?
Well, I mean, first of all, no, obi a wohia support biara no, e wo sa wo je support. Support no engina wasetena so. So we will stay or ha and I will stay. Social services support under the Children Act, particularly Section 17(1). I supporter, I am a kwalabia and in a busia.
Okay.
Enti sa wo madoso na usika no nso a na wuni asetena na wuni obi oboawa. Enti na social services ewo ho no. All those I have been mukasa okwa so and ye beje oba no ne ahwe no. There be social services ntimi nje oba nhwe no. Wa bra wo se wo hia support for aduane and a baby a wo betena. Omu ntimi nje no sa. Enye sa section 20 accommodation no enye sa na ye no. And our section 17 support. First of all, no, I was so okay say akolano any well monu here support. Now I'm just supporter. A bit me a constitute neglect. Because some neglect na it's usually manifested in hunger. So akolano komodino and manifested in unhealthy appearance. And I say dirty appearance and our unkeptness. Ubewunsa akwala no maybe a sabio na tare crochet no kra na problem wo ho. Na onware na sabio maybe I am penkra won ni ase ene saa niema no ni shoe atete. And I say the buttons nyina atete. Those are the things one you careful na social services move from private intervention a friend no section 17 to 20 no omode boa wo ne ama wo ade a betimi aboa wo no to very draconian intervention from 31 32 to 40 it may be some for emergency protection order. Sometimes say basa na omoye child in need intervention. And I say, between a child protection conference, and in a meeting. Both meetings, is to assess support. Child in need assessment, section 17 assessment, a comprehensive assessment. One hour do wako, and I'm no tia moi, I was here the boy. And she said, we will be a wouldn't sika wo de boa wo ba ana se issue bi wo ho ana bia care a wo de man kola no wo feel se wo hia support e bia nursery ana wo do ba no nso nursery ntimi ntua nursery ne I was so ma local authority no at it because almost duty under section 17. The other part I was here very careful no. So sometimes caregiver nankasa no nye aware because ebi ono kra no or emotional issues. Enti onya aware say care na ode ma akola no endu standard I was say edu. Enti so ye wadamfo na wabusiani a sa time na was so tweben no na wo support no including say we provide no with say be a basic food and I say nkola ntare kra na and I say what advice no say akua ana mansa I was say uma social services no eba mu no mobeboa omobeboa no monye police for enti say wonye akola no yakayaka de but issue no ye support a obetimi de aboa wo ho na wahwe akola ni yi a of course they are mandated by law so the providers are support no case our kind of typical case one just support now then it moves on to intervention because of child protection issues and then it becomes issue onunu ni hu oni hu adie biom because sia no mmra no na abamu a omaje akola no wanye careful na akola no ko care yenim pefe se care no fostering no ebi wo ho ankola no ko a ensi case back one me ye na omo background ye Irish na from omo grandfather no omo nyina akoke from grandfather no nyina to onu amu no akoke sadly no mommy no oba ne bema na you getting involved no na oba na maame na ohwe ne mma no na ne brother ya abuse no ama ono nso ne partners bemu a omo abuse ne baba no ene ne baba no ama ye refer omo to camps yeah baby yeah my emotional and psychological and psychiatric support to children and families ama eventually no ne brother throw book be me pese me bodin no a very popular family amo ya brofo ama issue ma yesua ne ma bebre efri mu say care no sometimes no enye the solution or the answer to support to families now immediate family or friends no may be better resolution say nkola na be care.
Hey, with the science then I say minimum oh ye nkromo anka ye beka say ye sunsum yes ya kese busene nyina but we are talking about law here. Yo Uncle Ben say mre ne ekọ kakra enti for senior tie no Uncle Ben abechichi mo baby I can say ubetumi advice nipa no about social service. Uncle Ben the misconception and as a misunderstanding any information I no right was social services more. I know for sure it's only about few percent and at 10% be pena Ghanaian typical Ghanaian when him say social service or who sa. Ye boss social service pa na sebi imprediasa. I will phone be who poposa sa say drachi omo. Obi a what problems in aka say kohu social obeka say oye na tamfo 100% atamfo nti I think say entiase a yenni ma social service say omo ba eno nkyere say omo beje won kwala no they will first of all assess the situation so when you amoa ye bepe sa amoa no nti tiefo metram ntie omo ba omo nye kakai omo ye kakai anka me nua no bebre social service for nkene omo nyina ye kakai ma ye but omo nye kakai omo pese omo hwe situation no na omo boa afensu no se onni nkrata eya na embohu anke be ho na raise ma me bisa question back ho why you destitute who problem who nkwala who etrew na embia wako local authorities omomboa with accommodation uncle be first thing omo bisa so status ni den eho de bia omo bisa na ba ni sa de na obeye status ye ensimu even ukoye application housing application kra ensimu aye ma ukra mfili form no uncle be oho no mpacho betumi amaye nimde kakra oho na ye mfetwitwa ye ho.
Well, I know some of the issues are many children and family team no enya because first of all no person we encouraging Crawford na omoba voluntarily so omo issues are and share children act na you're designing in such a way say a boana ya de boa no and share wu nipa no wasitinem enka ho bibia ni law no ma e ka se wuni asetena enisi ye yo na ada na omoje oba de yanka se wuni asetena nti ono oba no munkom krom ye nje wo ha the whole point is say wo engage a I was say wo mo ti ase say den to me na me wo me de engage omo. That is one. Two, local authority were competing needs for omo budget. Enti omo bisa sa wasetena mo pese omo say ye betimi de wa ma benefits for anase omo na was omo pick up tab. Because you know him say omo budget no so for social work, especially children and family. As at time me review care proceedings, a typical child in care, it costs to almost about £5,000 sometimes a month. £5,000 a month. Now, you know, in care at any point in time is about 80,000. Almost every day, be nkola 90 Anna go through care proceedings every single day. Enti budget no I stretched. Enti almost started threatening war. I know there was a oma lawyer ebemo no. Ana makase obi a only social services war any public law issue biano. Your lawyers are legal aid amount almond juice free of charge. Enti say social services bawa brabo ma I was say my lawyers no, but you Ghana for lawyers a bit me aboa. But so was section 17 support. And I say even temporary accommodation under section 20. And it's a threats. Ebem say you better report to AMA immigration. And into match cultural says issue oma lawyer who lawyer ne beti me lead you. Now I engage social services. No. So that be support now me be ma no and cause a problem na affect you.
Ben me da se ho de me de pa na etiefo enhu bibi emfiri ho because dodo na aye stagnant omaka che say omo nko omo ni omo nko omo echi e na otumi hu say e affect nkwala no omo development kra enti no mo amotie dodo na etie me say embia wo ni sa ha ohawo ba unim obi owo sa ohawo a mesra mani die mo ni anke ben na aka no Mummy emfa na emfa nye adwuma we should advise them so nka utie na wa forward ama wadamfo bi a wo feel say sometimes wo crowd feeling no na you right nti no o say wo ye hu bibi ema saa wo nipa no nti mummy ensua bibi emfree ha na yemfa social services for no saa misconception na ye what towards omo ne misunderstanding information ye nya ne right no ye mfree ho say omo nso mo ye nipa oba na one ne ka nsem ne se ne etie na kwan ye fa so mbetumi de aboa na omo de atoto ha ma wa I think say nti ase be ye adwuma na ebi mo nso ya no mo de nyoma bi esiesie nti ya na no na ma ya approaching them no becomes a problem but yenyi saade ni mfro yo yebesa aguso adamase mo amaba ahoma ne so nyina nya menhira mo the class captain himself Nana Ajiman Antidocus Adum mo nyina mo wo ho all the crew mo wo ho nya menhira mo yema mo nyina special morning anopei Sadiq Brown say good morning mama Bernard photos ono so say good morning to you or good job Bernard share my and why now enkwechi munhye na enkwechi okay baby ayedu no question time be telephone lines no atum embia na asem aye kan ye no eno enye no in particular na opese obisa ho bibi ekwan da ho question bia opese obisa Uncle Ben ene no brana be bisa na Uncle Ben ebeyiwa no enti telephone numbers no ensesa ye ne mobile numbers ni mienu nyina eye adwuma so I have 0203 735 8820 or 0203 2860185 and then the two mobile phone numbers that I usually use. You can call it on WhatsApp, call them on WhatsApp or normal call. Nina eye dwuma eye 077 879 39958 and I say 075 9662015 menya me first caller nka me messages bi wa ha ba menya me first caller waba so nya menhira papa ana ma me mpacho o frefre hin na ma yente wo nka why
my friend free Derby.
Oh,
Let me be sir. The uncle pass me back. Let me be sir say me 2.5 years. And me call Ghana, me call worry. And I mean me know about Obana ba UK with 6 months visa holidays. Now meet me maybe 2.5, meet me the man in Canada. Say be a 2.5 the same thing, meet me the man. If 7 know about.
First of all, we had no 2.5 now.
Me about UK, me no be way me at 2.5. And I mean yeah, I mean I'm sure.
Well, I mean, first of all, under your immigration rules, FM route, ubetimi aji oba and abema abaha abetinaha only our settlement. Omo ye exempt from that requirement in refugees over 5 years and now EE national or pre-settled status. So obi abaha as a visitor, first of all, no, ontimi application even under the FM route. The other part of your application, when you're settled, into as a partner. The other issue, no, so I say visitors visa, no. You find say even cry no or buy na or bar or share a colana because of cry visitors visa, no, so no, the only thing I say I was at Nippon or Bas a visitor, and I was go back because I can't so bad. A complex issue because when you're settled into winter manner settlement. Why?
Yo, mene na wo Krumazio.
Only Obana.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, sir,
Yeah.
when you
No
Obana
feed
war,
Mm.
or not just Obana be overstay, or by
Yeah.
be overstay.
Yeah.
Enti, mo pese wo kase Obana war Article 8 right, and Obana on na wo no. Because of all those when you're settled, no. O share FM route now. If there be exceptional requirements purely on Article 8 assessment, not under Article FM route, FLR, FP, yeah, we application because Oba and I say we, but exceptionally, no person or kase. Oba ne wo ene wo bana or ya British na wujina ne so no. Mo nyina mo family life. Well, of course, obetimi aye sa application. Ubizam said the chances of success Mekas is about 50-50. Because all those are exceptional grounds now we use to the application. The justification is when you're settled. Obana wujina nesono. I will say prove say amamena a yewo yere sisia na one na wono. One akola no family life. Wo so obana wa wo sisia no. Bacha wo say
Me peke akwala na me ko ejuma. On the akwala na me ko ejuma.
And then you're drawing on known family life with Bobana or your British. So who will prove objective proof, independent of what any Obana, maybe from school, GP, and I say a colano mame crabby to me a letter. Then all those say unqualified because when you're settled, no, under the exceptional route, no, or bit me qualified. Why?
You must be that you.
Okay then.
Yes,
Uncle Ben, yeah, that's of France, okay, and say a cat. Young kind question now. I see. Good morning. I see. I won my court case against the Home Office in August 2021. And that is EU spouse settlement. So now, okay. So now I haven't heard from the Home Office. Please, what more can I do in order to receive my card? Thank you.
I mean, first of all, no, first year tribunal now we near Home Office to me appeal, and as I know lose which me appeal. Say in country our 14 days, out country our 28 days. 14 days in nature implementation maybe or why check August this year November and why September why October. Ubetimi atro and our lawyer no betimi atro now our follow up say omo implement decision. That is all I'll be to me.
Good morning, and Patrodo for one so free him my entail Campacho.
Good morning, Maniti, Uncle.
Keke, of course, no, we are also bit why? Okay, you Pacho bisa question, Uncle.
Right. My question is last week before Uncle Ben or Andy and not or can be here clarification and it's no encouraging or encourage DN with reference to new concession now, but no. With regard to Mofra almost 2.5, so almost private life, so no. Say, and no can be about university, say, about find a crowd with 2.5 now, or university cry one of the grounds. It's not exhaustive, but it's just one of the grounds. You can also make an argument to request for an early indefinite request. No, I just want to clarify that 17 year now. Thank you.
Keke, me can obebia say akola wo university no 2.5 obetimi e de aye bibi. Utie ni year. there were 3 areas a concession. Obetimi dey expedite say obenya indefinite. And as obemaya mau more than 2.5 years. For nkola omoye between 18 and 25. I was say watana for lawfully for 5 years. And a date or your application for indefinite, now our lawful residence. I know you're out. So obi ewo 2.5 years na our 10-year route now. Now opesi a mano indefinite leave a possible. Argument in say ya mao indefinite leave a bet me affect with student finance. I know one of the grounds. The other grounds, I am sometimes in a medical and I work. Although someone prescribable grounds in but I did almost our guidance notes in him. They say so. We 2.5. Now, argument in say ya more indefinite. We in your student finance. One of the grounds are on bit media check it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for clarification. But that's it.
Yes. Okay, order for our home sumpacho BWF Solicitors. Legal hour with GN Radio. So no abe. Your friend say now kasa friend. Hello.
Good.
Yeah, good morning. Papa, umpeja voice kaka. Tie oho gadget na why. Tie oho telephone. Tie oho telephone. Tie program no telephone na o kasa ni mo no. Why?
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just had a chance to listen to your program. This is my first time.
Oh, okay.
Now, may I appreciate you very much.
Thank
Now, may bomo abaso. Now, my family nani said, your community, you lack this kind of teaching, especially on the topic of social work, because I happen to be having such issues. In fact, it's like I died in silence because of your community name Komwa. Yedi and messages that you pass it around. And to be brave are suffering in silence and in ignorance. Until say me degree in child development and submit to me a seeking help. Nan you may too late amame and in color. And see Madam Watson, I may stress her more coso and more de your community no or more enya sa interest. Mesre pie me near the pa because my brain pa answer me sweet or how to be a musa. It's Madam Watson near you, Mamoye.
Man, Pacho kasa friend.
Make us a free no fountain.
No fountain. You and to say yeah, Bunny say yeah, be a special program just to share your story now for what is going on. Are you willing to do that?
At the moment, no, I'm on the recovery progress.
Okay.
And at a point I'm okay, more approaching me. Okay. Okay.
Yes, me who number, but yeah, tire program, but thank you for your recommendation. So yeah, we've started this program. Okay. And now we message also share if you are watching us on the social media, that is the Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, make sure Facebook.
And you share now microphone so friends and families now contacts na was no na enkwechi my nyame nshra why
no problem. Okay, I'll do that.
Contact but when we finish the program now bet to me a friend number way 075
okay. Yeah
966 20
oh okay, that number need different and in patch of my interest
no you're different.
Because am I ready?
075 966
966
20
20
154.
154.
Why?
Okay. Okay. BWF, yeah?
But where ye magneti radio number intino ufra
Okay.
why?
Okay. Okay, Mate. I will do that.
Sure.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So,
Magneti, I'm say first of all, my even with the difficulty, of a phone, afre, a problem, sometimes, if you are for support, now you're too late.
Yeah.
Advice, I made more be say early intervention, good. Because obi wo hɔ a go through that problem not because of emotional or mental health issues. No nya aware. Obi wo hɔ a ne man ko a na or serious mental health issues no nye so obi ayare na sabi obi anitia ne yanko a. It may be personality disorder. It may be so no the experience in life, are affecting physical and emotional development. You will be a friend emotional intelligence. Very, very crucial. Now, emotional neglect na yekano. Sebe, the brain happen unconsciously. Ube say obi wawa na the enyane say ne bana fiscal waba. Oni ni engagement be ebium. Na akwala no hwe TV and hwe cartoon and our devices by not on so. How is a child developing a building interpersonal relationship? So we're engaging in our and kasa. Now your community, sometimes I don't blame omo suffer in silence. Kobi or feel so kind of issue chirewa. Na what they koto abonting. But support to various charities. So one person because social services cry. Omo charities bebree omo provided both psychological and psychiatry support. Black community, because of unnecessary Black representation in mental health, Black mental health practitioners, psychiatrists, and psychologists are set up omo charity. Omo de boa community members or emotional issues and issues to do with child care. And I say psychiatry issues any mental health issue beyond obet me approach you now almost situated with situation within the context of a Black person. Because sometimes when you issues in but they met me I kind of say don't suffer in silence. So we a parent now share akolankwana we here supporter. Reach out either to charities and to social services. Na omomwa.
You Uncle Ben, yeah, that's it. Obi said your voice message na make him voice message. Moja ni say ya na nebo hard drink kakra. I will skip that because a call voicemail is it's not easy to retrieve. Maybe I now offer different messages account. Inti meja na yenko yenim. Yo, Uncle Ben, you better was say ewo ade a o wa cheche ye ene ye no krepa ye bibia. It's going on pa nanso nkrofo enhu kwan a omomfa so na omo approach saa nkrofo yi a ombebo omo na ena wama ye nimdeɛ kakra no I think say ye beto ho anamo na ye nso ye akoso abɔ ho dewuro sɛ unhu obi a ɔkɔ such a situation mu a unhu obi a ɔkɔ situation bi mu saa na approach na even though a very sensitive situation no or say unhu tactics a wobetumi dey approach na wama no kwan a obetumi approach na wako hu saa nkrofo no wenya saa early intervention no yenya odofo baako ahoma no so mpacho wo na ma any 7570 o ka se friend na ye friend us
mpacho ye friend me James me ka se free Oxford.
Okay mpacho post
Me chia oni Uncle Ben
je super
Yes, sir.
mpacho my wife is British na my invitation first one obaye na okoye nti owoye no no sa man bi no obaye be 5 years in wa anko bi oda so wa hana e bisa anka say you bit my jana. My wife was ama or my man and I said Tanana.
Ohene, I have very, very difficult. O mother-in-law, no, where dear, the age you are.
Or 55.
Not just or considerably young. Unfortunately, no, so offer private life for her. Now was a what now 20 years. I just said bibi potting, be woho, I be a yare be and a very particular situation be a intimate manonko. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. Why?
Okay.
A year and anka we kra EU citizenship. And the anka even a nay kra no bit me application man. But British citizen there difficult. Why?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Uncle Ben. Pacho, bisa asuyama madam for be. Madam for no. Ne papa and ne buy our share and the EU family member. To infant so independent. And our baby, no, as an aquafan and mammy, no, abeka. Nti ose open support. Oko council for say you say unyality free the family for her. And bisa say ne kwanso and I feel so say the family so the letter the manual. Sabri so nyanya asetena afebo no. Nti die nsunsuanso ene du ho a okogina na asetena afebo na so okoshe council benefit ni mayema na dan hwe ne mana den na ebisi na den na asetena no okoje afebo na ebewie. That's Manoti. Bye bye.
Bye bye. You Uncle Ben. I'm say I can't be
Well, I mean, I had two issues in one. So we have support because we baby in tier. I know you're totally different. Now, so we have support because we okay about upper council accommodation. Now, we are dependent family member because we over 21. Into papa na was a shower. Now, papa into me shower. Now, what is evidence in to public? Naturally, say eventually, never say, wo koje was it now. Yabeka say, Sabio, ABA, dependency number. So it may be say you hear more information about say pay particular support we hear, didn't you hear support? The age ya the money dia na yet me advice in ye. But so we hear cancel accommodation because we are potentially homeless. I don't can section 17 to 20 issue I hear raising about child welfare. No. I know you're totally different requirements. I was a approach housing for now new moye. And maybe I be hear more information. I to me the advice in a year.
Okay. Yo, other file number and they will friend from other shot. 8842. Mpacho, une do so your friend say now o kase free.
Me pacho me de Maggie na me kase fi Fambra. Me wo atendisa me kase me bisa lawyer.
Yeah.
Me de two British way they buy. But ubaha usaye the exams. My bar for 2.5 and my son stay for 2.5. See I make a tro. Hello.
Odo me tie wo kotro den. Me tie wo nte menka. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, me tie wo nka pa mpacho kasa.
And no, me sa British exams no.
English test na.
Now my this no enko ye ye. And to me, be some lawyer say my side we know. Me control life in UK. Me pass on me too. Hello.
Utie wo ho wɔ radio no ana gadget na o hwɛ program no enti e confuse you. But phone na o kita na o ne me kasa no tie me e wo phone mo why?
Me pass you. Me pass me control English test no. Now ma ken kind of endimu. But Mr. Bernard no omo kita omuya menyema.
Okay.
Ti me pass me pese me mbisa no say. Se ma ntimi ankochro a, se ma mpaase a omu metimi ayama manya we know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think say Uncle Ben be you more. But English test before Uncle Ben comes in. English test no enya densa. Opa uwia wo ho. Uncle Ben be advice you do, but ye wia friend na man me na man no friend. Na me church me ma nimde bi kakra wo ho. Why?
Me patri.
Okay, Uncle Ben pacho wadaroma.
Well, first of all, my name English test ko ha okoye. Ana say office na eboana or access to lawyers ni nyina. Enti ohima for lawyer no na no nkasa. Why? Na omombo.
You Uncle Ben ho dey atu so krada. Odo for wa homa so mpacho wa landline so no. Ye fra say na okasa friend.
Pacho me the Ernest Maneti Mechia Uncle Benson Mechia.
Yeah, Johnson.
Yeah.
With the so lawyer Ben bit my boy. Okay.
Hello.
Pacho.
Yes, you too, kasa.
Okay. Maneti with the Mesham Kakre Yena Yawu Chimam said ya moye Saturday you I have Facebook messages maybe where we did Kakra my. My question is me was a friend or what you extended family permit. But the wife or the husband Abba in a student visa. Now, person who say a crime ben no bet me abuan husband no when ya and niema or no way no permit no we did 2 years or so I cut 3 years now when ya why independent resident like if I get it right. Into a crime ben so do on in Nikruna warring a crime ben so no bet me abuan Nikruna mananya citra true married and I say I won't crab man. I don't know take your advice.
Na wadam for na yere no ono na setena eden o yeden
extended EU extended family.
EU extended family.
Permit maybe no.
But onyanya indefinite stay settlement. Well, I mean I just saw train. Why? I was saw train na onya settlement and sana wetimi aya papa because no mu no nye EU ni. So nko ye EU ni dia ka obetimi aswitch but nipa no no gina obi so no. I was saw train na oni dimu and sana wetimi de na dia na papa no. Why?
But into BBA anywhere like I war bem cry a bit war be man.
I war bema omoba no through the grandfather no onu benya na setena. So the grandfather no one definite stay akola no benya indefinite straight away because grandfather no na yes sponsor.
Okay.
Because I under 21. So akola no one definite of course e bie kwan ma papa no but maybe I can be a speculation. First of all no I wanna buy no grandfather na grandmother na ojina ne so no or indefinite akola no benya indefinite oko appendix EU appendix FM family life of a parent one of the qualifying grounds are we here no say akola no indefinite leave and in America say I speculative because omunya nwoy ana minim say grandfather na mu so indefinite to be America be I speculative but yes possibility wo ho say awo be mu na akola no one definite e betimi a stretch akoma pa no so why
So they are so no memfa we na menkan message bi about Facebook ne so menkan eno nso nti wa na ma end with 4989 no mpacha wo na edo so o kasa free ma yente wonka
mpacho because free lending meeting the kwame aka metia Uncle Ben ne manyati
je so papa
anopai
Yeah, just so.
me how kakra na mde to moni lawyer Ben madawroma ana me wari yi ni na madawroma moje 5 years mami enti ba say ye change card and replacement card no pen so ba na meka say da bi mentina ho ma me change my EU settlement ni bi pre-settle enti e chain na me ma say me ye replacement card ni bi ana me ba ma wo ye ma me ko be 6 months ni ahwɛ ni mu a me kwara me bɔ ho da wuro kyerɛ me nua mo ne obi bia sɛ sai no mo yɛ abɛboa ve obi ansa ka ne deɛ o ma me keka kyerɛ mo no obi wa 2 months na ne saka obi wa abere me a me bi di kan no me dia hyɛ mu abɛ 6 months ni me sanka
okay
ɛna deɛ tɔ so nso yɛ sɛ me wɔ ma wɔ Ghana hɔ na mpɛ sɛ me fa wɔ banti me de application ko tum ɛna ɔmo refi su me ɛna me de kɔ api ma ko tua court fee ai bibia no so ma hwɛ ni mu ɛkɔ afe ɛno so mente ho hwee ama me so bi ano me dalete ne sɛ wonkwa akɔ no kwa ɔmo so ɔmo kɔ court I say
hey ene o makra o de ani mo
nti bi kwa me dwu hɔ mente ase
Yeah, I mean,
also
unfortunately, because UKB almost switch almost card production. Name so much check here. So say almost switch a card, from what it used to be, to the latest one. Almost from a British card, and the switching, and COVID biometric upload, delay. Bebree na ọma mese yɛwɔ cases a ɔma twɛ aka kyerɛ sɛ ɔma yera data no nyinaa nti ɛsɛ anyɛ no foforɔ ɔhene wo best bet ne sɛ wobɛfa phone afra office na wo ne wo lawyer akasa na because sɛbe mempɛ sɛ wobɛbɔ wo din privacy no extended to radio as well nti wofra wo lawyer na wo ne no akasa na deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmoyɛ no menim sɛ office no dodoɔ no akyɛsi ebi wɔ a ɔmo pre-action and a complaint but ɔmo a ɔde ɔmo baa no obiara nsa aka ne deɛ na ɔde nsa nka ebi a sacrifice why no but bottom line is ɛwɔ sɛ ɔso deɛ ti for office na ɔne lawyers nkasa why
yo free office or na ɔne ɔmo nkasa wɔ
na me court deɛ no nso
court
ne nyinaa the same court process no sisi ana mehu sɛ ɛba ntɛm because this week you see near almost about 15 cases at the same time.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not among in-person appeals, and a remote hearing. See, so court cases, BBI remotely. The appeal no bundle no crano, who upload echo court services, omo portal, namo share, namo de aye juma. E mua stati bi. Enti eba wa one lawyer non kasa na on check with the court services online non kohe se bibia e fine na omuntimi because almost switch from paper appeals to online appeals abibia no ye no HM court services and HM court services and tribunal HM court and tribunal services portal. Tebi okra why ye kra kodu baby no say hey some start to portal no so. Then you know cause delay. But eventually no I'm say e be synchronize ama bibia fan. Or in office now on lawyers na nkasa. Now I'm check him out see why.
You Mati.
okay
That's
yeah obi gyina so na mpacho ma menka me message yi ansa why or the buy actually or say good morning ekuyasewa sapia please a friend of mine came from Ghana with her husband for his master's degree only few months ago, but the lady wants to divorce the husband and go in for another man to get her pregnant so that the man can sign for the child. Hey, the lady have 2 years to stay and husband have 2 years to study and another 2 to work. Uncle Ben, please advise. Asem ni mode.
Well, ne bibia o can be convoluted. Or obet me a friend. I mean, or say or person we jaware no bi nyim no. I don't understand. So oni obi na wo ho we jai ni kun we share obi foforo ana mentiase. I think say questions we no better say oni obi be kasa because normal I bisa questions. To when bisa mu yi I won't take the all kind of year because me mentiase na say omo wo ha as students. Omo atena ha 2 years. Na either say obegyae ni kun ana wagyae ni kun a oni obi anyam ana say oni pese oni obi nyim ehɔ na mentiase yi enti onfrɛ na omonye we ai
Ekuya se wa sorry utie ye na o de message ni ba wo Facebook utie ye na mpacho utume frɛ o frɛ from outside a obetume the +44 but o UK so na o frɛ call the number na anase after crowd to me frɛ na wa kan yi why yo yemfa we na afedie yɛnhwɛ ne aka no wɔ nim mpacha wo number and this 8813 wa landline so mami 1 second me ba 8813 mpacha wo ne do so kafra se we gina so ache why o kasa frɛ him ma yɛnte won kan mpacha
let me do this because that's free Coventry
yo mpacha peja voice kakra na free gadget na ho kakra ma yɛn why yeah cause yetie oh wait odi atu so yo hello wa landline so no mpacha o temenga
Hello.
yeah hello
Manya, Uncle Ben. Morning.
good morning.
Father Queen Ezekiel. Morning. Ufana mimbi Sunday boy nyoko. Ufana in terms of only what discuss what topic for today. Into ma binoko. Ufana moko tomo ekole moko ni le kometo pe yo ni the single parent. Meaning law allow in terms of ekole makwake oyebi otoya shop nimbonne obe chone allo you don't have the way no ke gbeken buy a shop o ya any a shop over ha gbeken no meaning law allow in that kind of circumstances like ekolo ba nyon shin obi you know find no blaming feel akoba nyon shin obi no ya shop no ya any o ba le no be moko ni ba kwele ke na kan be secondly le ho over in terms of naturalization una ka ke uma o criminal record ni keji o fe na criminal record driving offense ku ekule o fi speeding ni instead of about criminal record akebo akeshi ekule ya fi speeding awareness na kan no kwesa ni o record lo ni eba fe ku criminal record yet do you have to record it over an or don san be more on
Okay, well I mean first of all quite we are face speeding awareness a wipe na kan record it won't no declare no fitahi. Oh no.
Okay.
Speeding awareness fitahi. The other part sometimes a quag became age ni ocean normally between 0 and 10 it's an ofi it's an obashiame between 0 and 10 normally that's the first thing kagbe can you 10 kaya no bashin temporary it's possible equal for 10-15 minutes ko alone but invariably ke obamuku ni ba kwegbe kan but esa no ba ya esa no me ni nyumo ni no ekpa alo situation ni ba anya allow bo ni oya alo kela ya dan obanya ofi because the bottom line ji ni bi nyoba no ko ba anya gbe shin ye shia gbe kan ba anya ya monokomi moko ba anya ya shin agbo ni gbe kan ba agbele ni mo ba anya fe le noko ka oya heko ni oya neighbor say ho no kono ba anya okwa aka o ba anya shi no ha o neighbor shlaw ni oya no balo shi beko be mrako ho be aka o ba shi obi between 0 and 10 years no ka o me ya shop ya he milk alo ya he noko because of le o ya he baba ka okwa na he ni noko ba the social services be I'm a cable ba daily wa kokwe na here ahigbe kan yo de Oya stick between 0 and 10. Even Bekebi Kumeni Amay 10. Ni kokwe because of a development danger. Onyo shina yeshian. It's not very careful. The other problem ni wo ji ekwa mukonhoni ni ekwa eshenmu. Eka oba me ya spawn no ya hengu. Me ya Mr. Patel shopper no ya hengu. 2 minutes ba ya neighbor. She no ya ne no ho wonu ni beke ba anya ya gbla chinsie ni wonu abahwe no. Na kani bi ne sane wo dwen no ni ekpakpa ka oba shigbeke even for 1 minute yeshiami akoya ahenoko no ba.
If you like line the person that called with 8813 yeah, mami mpacho you will question mami why?
Good morning.
Good morning.
If I can tell me Judith.
Hello, Judith.
My problem I want to say I am British, but maybe no me can't but maybe I too. It's not me be something me patrol, me to me I affect it. Because them know or you bruni. If you know. Or no maybe but me maybe be a bad affect
Manyati, Basho, ubetimi I repeat ya me.
Met me, but asem no ye bibi kakrama me nso. Ni say o patre say obema na one ne wo oba no owo yire obroni. Na wo say wo se wo mfie say
no 40.
Nya wo years status na wo kan no.
Me nyama kotum.
Afe na odo nyoma akotum na oba no British. Is that what you said?
Yes,
Until then na opese wo ye.
Na me pese me bisa say me apply for benefits. But am I allowed to me na na too no so. Affect akwala na papa na.
Okay, yo, Uncle Ben. Based on benefits, the status no kind no purchase or person apply for benefit now will it in a way affect or bear money be na?
I mean, first of all, Debbie say on an into affection and I'm encouraging them to say on apply because of Oba. Senebea obetimi ahwe akola na yi. Enya de be affect papa no. Why? Papa no mba mu kra.
Because me problem fine too so me ba tie.
Okay, hold on. Mommy, hold on 1 second, Pacha Meba. It's here for Nasha. For a better must be brave. Say, in just 5 seconds. Tune in. One would say, tune in. New radio garden. No, ebe call off. But Facebook, ni YouTube. No, you'll hold for the next 5 minutes. Intimate. So, moon tune it to the Facebook and YouTube. No, na munti ye in free. Nyamenshra mumunyina muti wo tune in radio. No, so yo, Mommy, Pacha Koso, it's you.
Me also okay. Na kwamba nso na me pato akwa na ba.
Ban we didn't feel saying.
I'm over 10 years.
10 years. Yo, Uncle Mel, see, ne basu will fear 10 years. Na then obey to me, I no akofa na ba.
Ne bana papa we.
Pacha obano, ne papa wa he.
Me papa wa haba, ono kwa ye secondary. Ba mi
Owo kromu ha.
That's
Uncle Mel, ne papa wo kromu ha.
Na setina ye den.
Ne papa no, me say relationship in your. Ne papa no, na sitina, onim na sitina.
me ba so there. Almost all class, but ono kwa ye secondary.
Okay, Uncle Ben also on crata, but a secondary matter into something that she wouldn't like to disclose. Into no, advice Ben.
Yeah, secondary matter. Opesa odo baba, a free be so responsibility. Although say we a parent with limited leave, which made the baba who 2.5 hours still bet me the baba. But so wo kwana ofa kolana, ye baby say ne papa we and ane mame we. So ne mame no e Ghana so responsibility e wo ho. So ne papa no wa ha no wa setena say a permanent, indefinite, and unlimited leave. I was would disclose woman about. And this so responsibility no bit me actual. So responsibility na such and say all those are water hano because I will form you no any hano. Akwala no didiem na yariem na dam for fam the school komo na oye ni nyina. The only way I'll bet me actually say or documents say when school no kasa. Oni ni po hwe no kasa ene saa ne ma no. Enti untimi nka se ne papa no wa na secondary a major issue. So one fa na mbemu a o asetena no one fa na mbemu a akwara ne ba no be very difficult. Yeah.
You nti ko hono whatever it is na mon settle na hwe na odi akwara na mra. Why?
But affect benefit no.
Debbie. Ananke bebe affect benefit mo say here. Enti
well Debbie.
Yeah, that's it. Why? What's your program, Nadia? Yo, Yamishrao. Yes, that's it. Say a hat near the bed curtains in the bebe area. Na obidina so that's what I'll give you the chance. Na bisa na yen time as some patcho ofre frame my entonka. Hello, what line is no? Say ono so de no ekọ enti Uncle Ben ye de abewi ye me ya enensem no obi besie my emotional ho because minim awofo bebre a go through a lot concerning this particular say beje oba ye nyina ya dream ana ye nim de ni say wo ya ye beje oba enti ama social service and social workers no ma be ye kakai bi e de amai ye nya bo ss social we pay na o ye maji ohwim be ne nchechira kakra o de bre yen ama ye ho enkrofo go through a law moma ye ntu ho anam omo nya kaka Uncle Ben emre ne konamum ye ba be sorry ye na so yi mpacho krankra eden e na odibija ye.
Well, I am the major topic I can, which is social services intervention. First of all, my social services are your enemies. Almost your first pointer or here helper. Oko. Now you better so we here helper or since beba because obano why neglected, either say emotionally and now physically, and now I abused and now abandoned. Important and so say bibi wo ho a kire wadwen a woni expert bekasa say wo issue bi a say emotional and mental health issue a unya support na boa o ma wutimi hwa wo ba na yie because mental health issue nya ya arabia enu ntine ya beje wo ba na free nsem ba wan hwe na wan so anu yie a na no ko create issue say o invite social services ma ba wa brabom na o ma beje wo ba no. And no interest we a bad parent. Mistakes to me, but and your cultural practices maybe were clashing with her cultural practices. The idea of before say cultural practice, no be say be an protection issue. Now ebema social services about brabum. A child in need in subeti me create protection issue. And a significant harm in subeti me create. There was here as a community ne say we here helper ko na ubi more. Na ambe issue a wintimi so ano tiene we na medibejia mo
Uncle Ben ye beda wasi adofo amutie da mo nyina say ya ba live back to the tune in no nti ye de beko ewiye mesra mo nyame adoma ochina Saturday 6th of November 2021 emre ne ko the community and the law sign baso obi say na menka messages yo mate mafa futu no ai enti ye behwe na ya kenka messages no nyina de amamo the other side no mentimi ankenka nti mesre mo me de bia mesre I have nothing than to just beg you mentimi ambo within anchia wa fache me yo baso community and the law ochna BWF Solicitors on Facebook live any YouTube live nyame adom very soon so kra radio so abeka ho BW radio and also beba so live tomorrow 4 to 6 2 solid hours ye bekinka nsem bebre ewo honom nti se na wantumi anhwɛ a ɔkyena bɔ mmɔden na bɛka yɛn ho ɛwɔ the community and the law ne so. Yo, enche yɛbɛsɔre akɔ Uncle Ben yɛbɛda wase na yɛgye di sɛ nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyena yɛne wo na ɛbɛyɛ saa program no nti no public community no ɛnyɛ aware na yɛbɛhyia yɛn papa Uncle Ben ɔkyena nyame yɛ adom a yo
Yes,
yes.
actually, money me na be issue. And you bring so me wo Ghana Union platform so yeah can about surrogacy, yeah can about adoption, yeah can about say untimi nwo na ubenyaba,
Okay.
yeah can about say untimi nwo na ubeba akofa unua bi ba, yeah can about say owo ba na unua bi bre na wo adopt ne ba no na wetimi de na ba UK.
Okay.
7 p.m. Yɛbɛwɔ Ghana Union platform so, but BWF Solicitors so your platform no nso be show.
Okay.
Na yɛne Ghana Union for ahwɛ especially surrogacy sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a maware na muntimi nwo na ebia yɛ bɛrima no ɔnde otimi wo ɔbaa no ɔntimi nwo anaasɛ ɔbaa no ntimi nkare pregnancy no to full term. And then yɛbɛkyerɛ opportunities a ɛwɔ hɔ a wobɛtumi ayi na wode anya wɔ a woba na woba no either sɛ ɔbɛyɛ British anaa wobɛgye asetena ma na wode naba nti manya ti 7 p.m. yɛwɔ Ghana Union platform so.
Yo Uncle Ben that's yɛbɛbɔ ho de ho na yɛahyɛ na community ne nyinaa ɛnya ho bi no ɔmo ntie ɛnɛ na ammerɛ aso sɛ yɛde yɛ dwumadi no bɛba BWF Solicitors a yɛne ɔmo di dwuma no yɛka lawyers paa de a ɛne obi bɛka A1 ɔmo boa community ne yie na wohwehwɛ ɔmo akyiri akwan a ɛnɛ nkɔmmɔ a yɛabɛdi no ɛmbi a na ohu aka ɛmbi a na ebi aka wo ɛmbi a na ohu nsɛm kakra kotoo mu ɛmbohu bɔ mmɔden a na bɛhu BWF Solicitors for ɔmo wɔ 7 sisters no tube station na ɛyɛ 214 to 218 high road ne so na kyerɛ sɛ 7 sisters tube station no upie fi tube station ne soro pɛpɛpɛpɛ abansoro kakra kebi esi hɔ baako anim yɛatwerɛ Anna House no bɔ mmɔden na akɔ the 4th floor untumi mfura atwede a lift wɔ hɔ nti yɛmbohu 4th floor na kɔhu ɔmo na wokɔ hɔ nso a receptionist no ɔbɛhwɛ wo kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛma wobɛdu hɔ koraa na nkɔm a wode kɔɛ no koraa memem nti no bɔ mmɔden a na kɔhu ɔmo bɔ adwuma 24/7 ɔmo boa community ɔmo pɛ sɛ obiara ho ahinha yɛn na yɛtu anamo a yɛtumi akɔ yɛnim nti no bɔ mmɔden na kɔ medende manyɛ tii mɛdam ase ɔkyena nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛhyia nyame nka yɛn nyinaa ho Yo, me go so a me wɔ ha yɛwie BWF Solicitors program no yɛwie na few announcements bi a me wɔ ɛde ma mo no me bobɔ so tew na yɛnkɔ yɛnim ebi ne sɛ mutie mo radio no so a enya ba nimdeɛ aban de nimdeɛ bi abrɛ yɛn ɛfa organ donation key messages yɛwɔ organ yɛnim sɛ sɛbi obi ɛda yɛka ne sɛ ɔda wei so queue so twɛn sɛ obi ho bɛ sacrifice ne organ bi ɛde ama no na yɛnim sɛ organ donation ɛyɛ ade kɛseɛ paa na ɛmbi nso a na wo nso wopɛ sɛ wonyɛ bi anaa woyɛ ho biribi nti ne ɔmo pa akyerɛ ne sɛ messages a yɛwɔ ɛde ma mo sɛ families will always be involved before organ donation goes ahead yɛnsɔre fiti prɛko pɛ yɛmbɛyi wo organ ɛmfa ama obi. It is important to talk to them about your decision to leave them certain. Organ donation is still your choice. If you want to donate your organ in case of anything, it's your choice. Nobody can take that without your knowledge or your consent. And in here, and we know say 9 in 10 family support organ donation going ahead if they know what their loved ones wanted. So let's look at this. Black and South Asians need we need more people from Black, Asian, mixed race, and minority ethnic community to tell their families their donation decision, as organ donation saves lives. Also, we know patients from Black, Asian, mixed race, and minority ethnic groups are overrepresented on the transplant waiting list. On average, Asian patients wait up to 6 months, and Black patients wait up to 12 months longer than white patients for a kidney transplant. Wow, that's something to take note of. Donation rates for Blacks, Asians, mixed race, and minority ethnic groups are much lower than for the white people. Family refusal is the biggest obstacle to organ donation among Black, Asian, mixed race, and minority ethnic group. The consent rate for families of Black, Asians, mixed race, and minority ethnic potential donors is much lower than for the white potential donors. What we are saying, so organ are matched by blood group and tissue type, and people from the same ethnic background are more likely to be suitable match. There are myths and barriers to organ donation that are more prevalent in Black, Asian, mixed race, and minority ethnic community. Transplants are not always a cure. However, they can extend or improve the quality of a patient's life. If you want to find out more about organ donation, if you want to find more about organ donation, just type organdonation.nhs.uk and you get more information to rely on. Also, share we can blood yaka organ there, ye blood in free mo. Na Nyomo Kane said they need more Black donors to donate their blood. The NHS needs 16,000 more blood donors of Black heritage to join the growing number of Black donors in England. People of Black heritage are 10 times more likely to have rare blood subtypes such as RO, which can be used to treat sickle cells patients. Hospitals' demand for the rare blood subtype RO has increased by 50%. You can save up to 3 lives in 1 hour when you donate blood. That's interesting to know. And let's talk about sickle cells then. Sickle cell is the fastest growing blood disorder within 300 babies born each year. It is a genetic blood disorder which mainly affects people of Black heritage. The red blood cells of sickle cell patients form into a sickle or a crescent moon shape. These abnormal cells can block blood vessels, causing organizing pain and creating a risk of organ damage, strokes, and death, even etc., etc. There are 15,000 sickle cell patients in the UK, many of whom rely on regular blood transfusion. Sickle cell disorder is inherited from both parents. Sickle cell trait is inherited from one parent. You can also give blood if you have sickle cell trait. You just have to let the staff member know when you arrive at the blood session. So that is that. If I should go ahead, also let's talk a little bit about cough. You say whether no baby you know for if you have if you had cough for 3 weeks or more and it isn't COVID-19, don't just ignore it. It could be a warning sign. Coughs and coughs and coughs. A cough can when you continue coughing, you can't shake it off soon. What you have to do is a cough you can't shake off could be a sign of cancer. It's probably nothing serious, but finding cancer early makes it more treatable. You can also contact your GP practice in case your cough is consistent and continuing over 2 weeks. Your NHS is here to see you safely. So help us help you, according to NHS. Enti saa nkɔmhyɛ ne nsɛm bebree na ɛrekɔ so. Ɛnɛ megya mo nyame yɛ adom a Sunday Omanya Aba show ɛbɛba so. Megye de sɛ mo nyinaa moba abɛka yɛn ho na yɛde nkran program no nso abɛto dwa. Nyame nka mo ho manti me nka bi ma Sunday mobɛte me nka. Nyame nka obi bia ho. Meda mo ase. Nyame nka mo ho manti me nka bi ma Sunday mobɛte me nka. Nyame nka obi bia. Meda mo ase. Nyame nka mo ho manti me nka bi ma Sunday
highly spiritual.
Some trust in chariots, others in horses, but I trust the one true God, the one who holds and molds my life. Some trust in chariots, others in horses, but I trust the one true God, the one who holds and molds my life. Enti, Michi Wujo Mire, Michi Wudi Saoya Jenina Sutumfo, Otumfo and Imobrohufo, Obucheri Fuataya Dosu, Nyami Bay, Nyami Ba, Unyani Panyan Sechin Sayem, Memfama Destrema Wenim, Mawuni Miramota. Hey, Michi Wujo, Erate, Michi Wudi Ajenina Sutumfo. All power belongs to you. I what's here for? What's your breath way? Answer by fire. This